Absolutely, but a good time for them as well. So a good time for us as long as you're indoors.
Yeah, and if you're outdoors, well, bundle up. Dangerously cold air temperatures and even lower wind chills. More on that in just a bit. Some of the lowest afternoon temperatures in years in northeast New Mexico, and we're certainly going to be breaking daily record high temperatures today in places like Capilene, only reaching around 6 degrees. That previous daily record low high temperature 25 degrees in Raton, 12 today, 13 Las Vegas, 14 in Clayton, and 23 in Tucumcari. Many of these high temperatures will be late this morning, early this afternoon, breaking the daily record high temperatures or afternoon high temperatures. So we're certainly going to be very cold out there. Pretty cold this morning, but for many northern to central areas, a little bit warmer compared to yesterday morning. But southern areas, with that first cold front coming in through this weekend, it's actually starting off colder. 16 in Carlsbad and Hobbs, 18 in Ruidoso. We're sitting at 24 in Albuquerque, 6 above 0 in Grants, 4 below 0 degrees Fahrenheit in places like Gallup, 9 in Santa Fe, 2 in Taos and Alamosa, 11 in Raton. You guys not warming up too much because of that Arctic cold air mass number 2 coming on through later today. 12 in Santa Rosa, 15 in Tucumcari right now. And with the wind at 15 miles per hour in Hobbs, and the easterly winds around 10 to 15 miles per hour in parts of the East Highlands, feeling like on either side of 0, feeling below 0 in Las Vegas, feeling like the teens to negative 20s, below 0 from the St. Louis Valley to parts of the San Juan Mountain communities, and feeling like the low to mid-teens occasionally around Albuquerque, feeling like the teens and 20s to southwest, where it's not as cold, not as windy for now. Here's a live look at Albuquerque. Mostly clear skies, mostly light winds and dry air, still allowing for that radiation cooling, but with that west-northwesterly wind switching to the north-northwest, we're actually starting off a little bit warmer compared to yesterday morning. Air temperature 24 at the Sunport. We achieved our lowest temperature of the season this past weekend at 13. We may be even likely colder tomorrow morning. A very low dew point, -4, with a humidity value of 29%. Very light snow falling right now in Red River with a wind of 5 miles per hour and air temperature of -1, feeling closer to -10, 68% humidity. A wintry scene and more light snow to be coming on through and dangerously low wind chills. So the ski areas welcoming the snow. Maybe if you guys are heading out, you're not going to really be welcoming the cold air. With that Arctic cold front starting to move through the Raton Pass, you see the snow showers moving south while drifting eastward. That's that cold front that will move throughout the rest of the morning and the afternoon from really northwest to southeast, with even some flurries in the East Highlands near Roosevelt County, sprinkles and flurries in the Sierra Blanca range. Albuquerque snow-free, but light to moderate snow accumulations in the east slopes of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Mostly sunny in Albuquerque at 36, a very chilly day. Some areas in the metro may not even reach the freezing mark. And with the wind out there, it's going to be feeling even colder. That cold air mass coming on through late this morning, this afternoon, with the winds gusting between 20 to 40 miles per hour from Las Vegas to Clayton from the northeast, supplying the cold air that will move southwest through the East Canyon of Albuquerque and even the East Canyons around Santa Fe, 30 to 40 plus mile per hour wind gusts, including around the Sacramento Mountains to the Oregon Mountains. So a very breezy day with low air temperatures, feeling even colder. So our afternoon highs, a little bit above freezing in Albuquerque, 20s in Santa Fe, single digits in teens, some of the coldest in years in northeast New Mexico, in the 40s and 50s to the southwest, feeling colder with that wind, and air temperatures tomorrow morning dipping in the single digits, likely for most of the Albuquerque metro. The outlying areas, Moriarty to Santa Rosa, below 0, Las Vegas and Taos, at least around 0 to at least several degrees below 0, and Alamosa, the 20s to 30s below 0. Air temperatures, single digits in teens above 0 from Ruidoso, Roswell to the TRC and eventually Silver City. That colder air moving on through. Wind chills feeling like the 20s and 30s throughout the day for many. In the northeastern highlands, feeling below 0 throughout the day, but feeling even colder tomorrow morning. The teens, 20s, and 30s below 0. In Albuquerque, by the middle of the overnight, early morning hours, feeling like below 0, and with the winds lightening up despite the lower air temperatures, maybe not feeling as cold, but Alamosa feeling as low as -40 to -50 come tomorrow morning. And we have cold weather warnings for much of New Mexico and cold weather advisories elsewhere, feeling as low as -55. So very cold air, feeling as cold as -55 in the northern mountain communities, feeling as low as 0 degrees in the southern Valley locations. Air temperatures on either side of freezing ahead in Durango, warming up ahead, but below 0-degree morning temperatures, -20 or even colder in Alamosa to the San Juan Mountains. Dulce, Farmington, and Grants, breezier today with a cold front coming on through later this evening into the overnight. Camado to the south, ranging from the 30s, 40s, and 50s, but dropping overnight to tomorrow morning below 0 to the single digits above 0 and the teens on the other side of the mountain chain to the east. Ruidoso to Lovington, Fort Sumner. Very cold afternoon highs, many below freezing for afternoon highs, and barely in the single digits in Capilene. Clayton to Santa Rosa in the teens and 20s late this morning, early this afternoon, but dropping throughout the day with light snow. Red River to Farmington. Highs in the single digits, teens, 20s, and low 30s, but dropping for most below 0, even near Santa Fe come tomorrow morning. And many of those areas, including from Mayari to Cedar Crest, will not get above freezing until later Wednesday. From the north to south valley of Albuquerque, highs in the high 20s, 30s, and near 40 there in the South Valley. 33 at the Sunport. That's my forecast high tomorrow. And still some single digit in teens morning temperatures come not only tomorrow morning, but also as we head into Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, and then we'll have slightly higher temperatures ahead by the weekend.
That is a sign that Mother Nature knows how to have a good time. She's like, yeah, just be a little downer on Monday, Tuesday. Come the weekend, she knows we mean business.
Yeah, we will be taking that for sure.
All right, thanks a lot, Ryan.